Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you've never seen my face before, my name is Nikeria. You can call me Nike. Today is going to be episode 2 of a new series on my channel. Get out of a reading slump with me, because we're getting out of a reading slump, baby. It's done, it's over. Yeah, I don't gotta say too much. By the title, y'all can see we are doing a 24-hour readathon. Yeah, we're going to attempt to do a 24-hour readathon. So the way I'm going to be doing it, I'm going to be starting at 10 a.m. till 10 a.m. tomorrow. I'm not going to be trying to do no all-nighters. I'm not going to be trying to just read non-stop all day, non-stop, don't do nothing else. I'm just going to see how many books, or not even how many books, but how much I can read for the next 24 hours. And by doing this, I'm challenging my brain to want to read, because it is a challenge. So it's like, you want to be successful in the challenge, so my brain is going to want to read. But I'm not going to put too much pressure on trying to get this many books read, even trying to finish a book. If I finish, I finish. If I don't, I don't. But I want to spend the next 24 hours focusing on reading. I'm dedicating today and tomorrow morning on reading. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. And if you're not new here, you know me, I'm finicky when it comes to TBRs. I'll say I'm gonna read a book, and when it comes time to read the book, I don't want to read the book. So we're not even gonna try to come up with no TBR or nothing. I know where I want to start, and I have an idea of the books I want to try to read as well. But we ain't forcing it. We're going off moods, but we will be reading off my shelves and my shelves only. Actually, I have like one book on my Kindle that's an option, but this is also a TBR takedown type of thing, because I'm also trying to focus on reading the books that I already own instead of getting books from the bookstore or the library or anywhere else. I'm trying to read the books that I have. We will be starting with Binti, The Night Masquerade. This is the last book in this trilogy. It's a series of novellas. It's sci-fi. I've enjoyed it so far. It's about a girl from a very remote village. She doesn't really have much contact with the outside world. Her village is very shunned from the world as well, but she snuck off to go to this university. The university is on another planet. She's been met with challenge after challenge ever since she left. Yeah, so I don't want to say too much to spoil the rest of the books, but that's the basis of the trilogy, the story, or whatever. Last book left off on a cliffhanger. If you watch my last video, you already, I've been wanting to start this, but I decided I'm gonna wait for the 24-hour challenge to get into it. But I'm excited to get into it now. We got 3 minutes before we're gonna start, so I'm really just yapping at this point. I guess I can show y'all the idea of books I want to go through. Don't quote me now, but this is an idea of kind of where I want to go from here. 19 Claws and a Blackbird. This is a collection of short stories, horror stories. Spooky season is the last week of October. Halloween is coming this Friday, so why not, try to get in the spooky season. I have not read a horror book at all. Have I? No, I have not read a horror book at all this spooky season. That's sad. That's sad. I haven't even read a thriller, have I? What did I read? I haven't even read a thriller. Oh, I did. The Scammer, I did read that. But that wasn't really, it didn't give spooky season. It just gave pissing me off. Maybe we'll get into one of these other horror books too. I don't know. But also Alchemized. I've been saying this for the last couple videos. I want to get into Alchemized. I'm just very intimidated by the size of that book. The book is huge. It's like 1,000 pages, and it's a hardback, and my hands are going to be very uncomfortable trying to hold that. So yeah. And then also Mistborn is an option. I'm also trying to stick with kind of short books, just so I won't put too much pressure on myself to try to complete it within these 24 hours. In my head, 24-hour challenges go better with shorter books and not no thick 1,000-page books. We got 1 minute. Let me go get my timer ready. With these challenges, you have to do 23 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds. So as soon as this starts, we're going to get started and start. So we have started our 24-hour readathon. Of course, I will be updating y'all as I go, but for right now, I'm about to sit right here and get started on this book. Yeah, y'all can just watch me read for a little bit. I need to get me a more comfortable reading chair for my reading room too, because This little chair is cute and all. I love this little chair, but it ain't that comfortable. Alright, y'all, I just finished my walk. I walked for an hour 15 minutes and I walked a little bit over 2 miles. It is now 12:15. We have 21 hours and 44 minutes to go. And I'm halfway through the book. So far it's good. I don't really have much thoughts. It's good. I'm about to take a little break and do a little bit of core, because I'm also setting up the other half of my book room as a home gym until I get my desk and stuff, and then I have to figure out where I'm gonna put my gym later, but that'll be later down the line. But for right now, I wanted it in here. Yeah, I'm about to do a little bit of core because I need to, because I've been skipping core. I've only been doing cardio, and then eventually I'll work in all the other body parts as well. But yeah, I'm about to do that core for a little bit, probably just a little 15-minute circuit, and then I'll get back to reading, and I probably won't come back to update y'all until I'm done with the book. I imagine I'll be done pretty soon because I'm flying through it. It's only been about 2 hours and I'm halfway through the book, so I feel like I'm in the mood to just read straight through because I'm enjoying the story and I'm ready to see how the problem is going to get resolved. Y'all, it's now 4 o'clock. I have 17 hours and 55 minutes to go, and I just finished Binti, the Night Masquerade. Honestly, I'm left with more questions than answers. A whole lot transpired in this book, and I'm just like, I don't know. Honestly, it seemed like this book was just for vibes, because like you're just left. We're just left behind. I just went on a shallow dive, not a deep dive, a shallow dive on Nydia Okorafor's Instagram page to see if I can scroll back and see if there's any more. I'm just left wondering if there are any more books coming out. So that's what I went to look for. It seems like this is a complete trilogy and no more books are coming out. But I want more. I want more. You're left missing information. Some things transpired. You get no resolution to that. There are a lot of changes that happened. They explain it, but there's still more questions about certain things that have been questions from the very first book. It's just like I'm just left. It's not even a cliffhanger. You're just left without certain information. So yeah, I did enjoy it though. I enjoy the story. I enjoy the characters. I love all of the characters. The storytelling was amazing. Highly recommend the series. If anyone wants to get into sci-fi, Highly recommend this trilogy. I'm honestly excited to get into more sci-fi. Anyways, I'm about to take a break from reading. Probably maybe an hour, watch some YouTube videos, etc. Because I'm still catching up on my Sunday uploads. It's Monday, so yeah. Catching up on everybody that uploaded on Sunday, and then some people upload on Monday. So probably about to watch a couple videos, and then we'll get into our next book, and I will come back and choose that book with y'all. Just added this to my notes of my October reads. This is book number 3 for October. Clap it up for me, even though 2 of them were novellas, but it's a book still, so I'm happy. Okay, anyways, it is now almost 5:30. We have 16 hours and 30 minutes left. So let's go ahead and choose our next book. I'll put this one back on the shelf. Y'all, have officially read this entire shelf. I read this entire shelf, this entire shelf. Majority of this shelf, except for 1, 2.5 books. I don't know if I'm feeling 19 Claws in the Blackbird right now. I love the cover of this though, because I've only read one other horror book that was a collection of short stories, and I ended up listening to it on Audible because I feel like that would give me a better spooky vibe than trying to read it. Because I'm not easily spooked, especially when reading, because like, I don't know, it just doesn't creep me out. But I think the whole like, what do you call it, dramatized audiobooks helps me get creeped out, because they usually play like a creepy music. The voice actors are, you know, are speaking in tones that help convey their emotions a little bit better. Like if they're scared, they're, you know, usually whispering, or like, you know, I don't know, they just help set the vibe. So I feel like I probably should do that. But I don't know if this book, one, I'm not buying it on audio. I'm gonna check Libby real quick. Not Libby, Libby. It's only 4 hours. It's not available. So, or is it? How do I do this? I don't even know how to work this. Oh, they don't have this audiobook at my library or my old library, because I have not added my new library onto here. Maybe I'll try to read at least like the first story and see if it's giving creepy enough for me to keep going. The first one is only 8 pages, so I just feel like I need this to be on audio or something. I'm gonna try to read the first one, and we gonna see how this turns out. So I'm about to sit on the floor right here and read it. Sorry about the lighting, y'all. I'm gonna figure something out eventually, but y'all just gonna have to deal with low lighting for the foreseeable future when it's not daytime, because the light, there's only one light, it's in the middle of the ceiling and it's kind of yellow. So sorry about that. Maybe if because there's a little bit of sunlight, that's somewhat better, barely. Anyways, yeah, I just read the first story, and it also reminded me that I have read another book of short stories, and that was by Octavia Grant. I don't remember what the name of it was. This one reminds me more of that one than it did the other one that I read, because that one was a bunch of like little scary stories, short stories, and the one by Octavia Grant was a bunch of like psycho killer stories, like psycho stuff. And that first story was kind of stupid in my opinion. I'm gonna just go ahead and spoil the first story. The first story was literally a lady walking onto her patio, and a pair of dentures fell at her feet, and she picked them up, and it turns out that she's a dentist, and she's talking about how horrible these teeth were. And then next thing you know, a body falls down, and it's her neighbor that hates her committed above her, and then she's just staring at him and the blood on the floor. And then somehow the neighbors and the police pop up and bust their door down, and she's just sitting there watching everybody be in her house, drinking her water, smoking cigarettes, And that was literally the story. So, oddly enough, I'm still intrigued enough to want to keep reading the stories because hopefully they get better. But even though that was stupid, something about it just makes me want to see what else is in this little collection of short stories. The next one is only 4 pages. So I'm thinking I might read a short story or two and then get into the next actual book I want to read. And then whenever I'm taking little breaks, read another short story or two. I don't know. We'll see how that works out. This might be a book that I might get through during this challenge. I might not get through it for the next 3 months. I don't know. We'll see. But I am about to go ahead and read another story. The next story is only, like I said, only 4 pages. So I'm going to read that one. And then we'll see how I feel if I want to go ahead and jump into another book or continue on with the short stories until I don't want to continue on anymore. I will let y'all know what I decide. Y'all, I'm not even in frame. Well, barely in frame. Y'all, sorry, I'm spoiling the second story as well. Because I'm disturbed and I'm confused. And yet I'm still intrigued enough to keep going. The second story, a child, it doesn't specify the age, a student tells another student she has a bunny growing between her legs. Asks the other student if she does as well. The other student took down her pants and underwear and showed her she didn't. The other girl showed her that she actually did have a bunny growing between her legs. The other student told the male teacher. The male teacher asks, do you have a bunny growing between your legs? Yada, yada, yada. She denied it, told the friend was a liar, blah, blah, blah. The teacher said, okay, sent the other student off and decided to kiss on this child. This girl, clearly an adolescent, a young child that, anyways, kisses her, takes her to a secret place and says it's a secret, don't tell anybody, show me your bunny, kissing her some more, touching on her. He pulls down her pants. There's a bunny in between this girl's legs. He stares at it, yells, and runs away. That's the end of the story. I don't know. And then I'm reading the back of the book, all these like very short review quotes. Powerful. To look away is to refuse deliberately to bear witness. Fascinatingly provocative. Disturbing. Ferocious. Leaves you trembling. Horribly effective. Bold and unforgettable. Gut-wrenching. Not for the faint-hearted. My heart was breaking even as my skin was crawling. Propulsive and deranged. Am I psycho for continuing on? Because I'm about to continue reading. Even though I very much so feel like I should put this book down right now. Is this foreshadowing? I guess we will see later on. I'm going to just go off camera though and continue to read. And I will update y'all as we go. I guess I will be staying in this book for the foreseeable future. I hope I don't regret that. I already feel like I might, just a little bit. Anyways, again, I apologize for the hideous lighting that is in this house. Anyways, I figured I would update you guys after each little short story to let you know my thoughts on the story. Number 1, stupid. Number 2, disturbingly stupid. Number 3, also stupid. Am I going to keep going? Yes, I am. Also, I want to point out that I love when books have this little fold over, like on the covers. It's in the front and the back, because then it's like a built-in bookmark. I don't know if that's the point of these, but I very much so love that, because when I get closer to the back of the book, I can use the back one. But while I'm still in the front of the book, I use the front one. And I'm also weird, not weird, but I also like to bookmark up till the next chapter. So a lot of times my bookmark will be on the next chapter. So that's, I don't know, it's like a stopping point for me. So it's like, okay, when you at least get to the next chapter, and if you feel like you want to take a break, take a break. Or if you feel like you want to keep reading. Or you know how long you have to go until like you can stop. Because I'm not one of the people that's going to stop in the middle of a chapter for the most part. Unless it's like something that demands my attention immediately, then okay, sure, I'll stop. Ignore the sound of the hooligan in the background as well. Sorry about that. Hopefully y'all can hear me. But that's amazing because now sometimes I do get pulled away because, like I said, I have a hooligan in the house. So if I get my attention pulled away and I have to like run off for a quick second, I hate moving my bookmark from the next chapter and putting it like in the middle of the chapter, but I still don't want to lose my spot. So now I can leave my bookmark where it is, but also bookmark where I was left off at. So I love those little things. That's such a non-issue, but it's also very much so convenient for me. That's why sometimes I like to leave the sleeve of the hardcover on, because I'll use it as a bookmark. But that gets inconvenient the further you get into the book. Also, they're very flimsy because they're not actually attached to the book. So I love the paperbacks that have that. Yeah, random thought. Again, story number 3, also stupid. Honestly, don't get the point of these stories. I'm hoping that, like, I don't know, I thought these were going to be horror stories, but they're just weird. They're just weird stories about, like, weird things. So, yeah, I don't know where we're going with. This next one looks pretty long. It starts on page 19 and ends on page 32. So, we got a bit of ways to go. Hopefully, it's not stupid. Hopefully it's a little bit more interesting. Y'all have officially lost interest. That 4th story really did it for me. It was just so dumb and pointless, and I literally skimmed through pretty much the entire thing. So I just don't want to waste no more of my life continuing on. I tried to start the 5th one and it just immediately just threw me off. So I don't think I'm going to continue reading this. I might read a story here and there. We'll see. I don't know. I'm starting to feel some reading resistance, and that lets me know I need to move it right on along. So 19 Claws and a Blackbird. We're done, sister. And right now I'm going to take a break so that I don't, you know, feel too much more reading resistance and try to keep forcing myself to read. It is now 7 p.m. We have 14 hours, 54 minutes, and 39 seconds to go. I don't know if y'all can see that. Barely can. It's time for me to do my son's bedtime routine anyway, so I'm about to go ahead and do all that, chill for a little while, and watch some more YouTube and enjoy my life. But like I said earlier, not putting too much pressure on this. When I feel reading resistance, we're going to let it go. Okay, so if I only have read that Binti book throughout this entire video, I'm sorry, and hopefully this is entertaining enough for me to make a whole video and post. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, we're taking a little break because yeah, there's that. But also I think I'm kind of like in the spooky vibe, in the spooky mood. So I do think I'm going to stick with my horror books, because I was thinking about going over into different genres, but I think I might stick with the horror and try to get in another horror book. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling in about an hour, maybe 2. Alright, y'all. I'm kind of whispering right now because I just put my kid to bed, so I'm trying to, you know, make sure he stays asleep. Again, sorry for the lighting. It's nighttime now. Yeah, I now have about 13 hours and 15 minutes left, and it's about 8:45 at night. Yeah, it's 8:45 on the dot, and I'm about to pick my next read. I'm not feeling staying up late tonight. I'm kind of tired, so I honestly don't know how much longer I'm gonna be awake. But I do think I might wake up at like 6 a.m. to get like 2 hours in of reading before school time. And then when I get back from dealing with school, then I'll have about, what time I started? 10? I have about an hour left. So I do want to start another book because I only read one so far and the second one was a fail. So I am trying to stay in the spooky-ish vibe with the sci-fi, horror, thriller genres. So let's see what I have on my shelves that can be options. Dark Matter, Blake Crouch. Ooh, Dark Matter. Lord of mercy. Dark Matter. Oh, you know what? I was excited to read this. Ooh, these words are so tiny. They're so tiny. I heard good things about this though. So we got Dark Matter. Well, let's see. I've read all of these. Red. That's too thick for tonight. Model Home. I tried to start reading Model Home. I don't remember why I stopped. But I know I stopped for a reason, so I'm not even going to get back into that right now. Red. Nope. Do What Godmother Says. I was excited to read that too when I first got it. Do y'all know how to see what genre the book is? Like if it's YA or adult? Because that's not the genre. What is that called? What's the word for that? The age group. How do you see the age group? Is it like in the book somewhere? Cause I'm not really feeling no YA right now. I don't know. This is an option too. I want to get my options and get out of here. All of this is like general literary, contemporary fiction. And that's not giving the vibes that we trying to give. So I think I'm going to take, or let me see what fantasy got. Nope, I think this is our two options for right now. Yeah, so these are our two options. But I'm thinking Dark Matter. Lord have mercy. Is it a ghost up in here? This book was right next to Dark Matter on the show, so is a ghost trying to tell me something to read Dark Matter or what? That better not fall again. I think I'm gonna just grab me a bookmark, grab 2 bookmarks, take these to my room, start Dark Matter, see what the vibes are. If I'm enjoying it, I'll stay in it. If I'm not, I'll jump over to Do What Godmother Says. Whichever one I enjoy most, we'll stick with. And if I enjoy neither, then we'll come back and start all over in square one, and we might have to just shift over to fantasy or something. But I'm about to go get comfortable, take this makeup off, wash my face, do my nighttime routine. Y'all gonna see a bunny in the next clip. So I will be back. Hey y'all. Y'all almost got too comfortable in here and showed y'all what I really be looking like at bedtime. A mess. I really don't understand how men do not like hot showers. There ain't nothing like a steaming hot shower with the water so hot that it feels like it's about to melt your skin off. Ooh. Chef's kiss. We're back in bed and we're about to any mini mighty mo this. Actually, let's see what any mighty mo decides, but I think I'm gonna go with Dark Matter either way. Any mini. That was off. We're going with Dark Matter, honey. So, Blake Crouch, or anyone who has wondered what their life might look like at the end of the road not taken. I wonder that all the time. That's a little quote right there. What might have been and what has been point to an end, which is always present. Footfalls echo in the memory down the passage which we did not take towards a door we never opened. I'm gonna highlight that. I'm usually not a highlighting in the book type of girl, but I'm gonna highlight that. BRB. Let me find out we about to have some highlightable moments up in here. Period. I got my handy dandy highlighter. Pink, of course. Yeah, back up, Bookie, because you was all up in my business. Back up. Also, I don't know what it is, but I've been really using these solid state bookmarks lately. Like, this is the only one I've been picking up just because it's so easy to grab and it's so simple. I don't know why, because they're literally just like nothing. As you can see, this one is like, y'all can't really see, but is very much so used. This one's still fresh. So I think I'm gonna start with this one just to break it in. But yeah, I have so many cute bookmarks and I have not been using them. I've been using these basic ones. Anyways, let me go ahead and move this out of the way because we're not reading it right now. Also, it's 9:30. We have 12 hours and 30 minutes left. So let's see how long we last tonight. No, don't go. Don't go. Don't do it. Why am I about to cry? Ooh, y'all. Let me find out. Life starts all over again when it gets crisp in the fall. A word. Bro. Bro, really? Now why would they do that? That's so trifling. Now why would y'all do me like that? Damn, how long is this chapter? Bookie, this chapter is 30 pages. Child. Bro, wait. If this is your first time meeting me, I'm sorry we had to meet looking like this. But this is what you get around here, sweetie. Y'all, why am I only like 8 pages in? And I'm already in love. I don't want to speak too soon. I always speak too soon. Lord knows I always speak too soon. But I'm really enjoying this thus far. The writing so far is amazing. Like, why am I in love already? Why am I in love already? I don't even highlight, and I'm highlighting stuff in this book. Why am I in love already? Am I about to piss myself off because I put this book off for so long? Am I about to piss myself off? I won't even dare say that this might be, if you know, you know. I won't even dare say that because I'm not going to jinx it and I'm not going to get my hopes up. But I'm about to get real comfortable and get into this book and I will update y'all at some point. p.m. We have 10 hours and 50 minutes left. I just got to chapter 3, page 51, and I think I'm done for the night. I'm getting sleepy and I want to go to bed. So I'm about to go to bed. So far I'm intrigued. I'm interested. I'm fully in it. Good night. I will see y'all in the morning. Good morning, y'all. It is 9 a.m. I indeed did not wake up at 6 a.m. I'm at the lake again. As y'all can tell, it's probably one of my favorite spots now. It's crunch time. We got an hour left of reading. I'm about to get back into it for an hour. Good way to start my morning. Thought I saw something, honey. I may be a Floridian, but I don't play them games. Let me do a quick scan of this lake. Make sure ain't nothing lurking too close by. I think we in the clear for now. Bitch, don't, let's not do that now. Don't do that. Alright, y'all, time is up. We have hit 24 hours. It is now 10 a.m. the next morning. Currently, I'm on page 88. I'm satisfied that I was able to even finish a book and read enough of a portion of a book that I'm about to keep reading. Like, I'm not done reading. I'm gonna finish this book. Y'all will probably see my thoughts and opinions in my next video, because I'm probably going to finish this within the next 2 days, maybe, hopefully. Oh, 2 little turtles swimming next to each other. That's so cute. Is that another turtle? All the turtles coming out to play. Anyways, yeah, this is the end of the video. Quick little 1-2. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Turn your post notifications to be notified when I upload new videos. And I guess YouTube has this new thing where you can hype a video. So hype me up, okay? And for my silent viewers, please leave this emoji in the comment sections down below just so I know that you exist. Thank you. TTYL.